Clear360 Rob here. Welcome to our new series of how-to videos for our Clear360 line of headsets. Now we're going to show you how to power on and power off the Clear360. You'll reach over and grab the red multifunction button. You'll press and hold it until you hear
power on.
And to turn it off, you do the same button, press and hold until you hear
powering off in 3, 2, 1.
And that's how it's done. So next we're going to have Brendan join us and help demonstrate the features of the Clear360. Hey everybody, we're here to talk about some of the fit and functions of the Clear360 headset. Joining me is Brennan, and he's going to help us go through some of the different features and how to properly fit the Clear360 Pro and Clear360 Sport headsets. So the first thing is we have the different parts of the earpiece. We have our foam ear tip, we have our ear wing. The foam ear tip is what actually gives you the hearing protection. The ear wing actually gives you the secure fit inside the ear and also keeps it from moving around. So you always have a tight, comfortable fit for all day use. It is very important that proper fit is maintained so that way we can get maximum hearing protection. So the ear tip is removable, so is the ear wing. Both come in multiple sizes that are available at our website, and we want to make sure that we get the best size that fits your particular ear. So generally what we recommend is start with the medium size, see how the fit is there. If the fit is too loose, go a larger size. If it's too tight, you go to a smaller size. It's expandable foam. So what we want to do is we want to crush the foam ear tip. We want to get that as small as we can, and generally what I like to do is I like to rotate it, not just press it down, but rotate it and roll it in your fingers and get it as small as you possibly can. So what we'll do now is once that's nice and tight and mushy down, we're going to stick it in your ear. Once it's in, you're going to rotate it back a quarter turn towards the back of your head. And then once it's in, you're going to take your finger and poke the ear wing into the fold of your ear. Okay, so I'm going to do it first. So I'm going to roll it down here, get it nice and tight, and then you stick it in your ear as far as you can, rotate a quarter turn towards the back of your head, and with your finger, poke it into the ear fold. And then you want to hold it for about 10 seconds so the foam expands and gets a nice proper fit. Now let's do the second earpiece. So we've got the first one, so we're going to do it again. We're going to roll the foam ear tip and get it as tight as possible. We'll stick it in our ear here, rotate a quarter turn to the back, make sure that ear wing is poked into the fold of your ear, hold it for a few seconds, and that will give you 24 dB of hearing protection. Up next, we're going to talk about the buttons and ports of the Clear360 headset. So now we're going to talk about the buttons and their functions. So starting on the right side of the headset, all the way to the back is the multifunction button. This is the red button on the right side of the headset. This will turn the power on and off. We'll also connect to Bluetooth and also control some of your phone functions, which we'll get into a little bit later. The next button below, the black button, is your switch mode button. This will cycle between the different listening modes as well as the mute mode. Below that, we have the microphone for Bluetooth connected devices, and then we have an LED that shows the different status of the headset. On the side, we have our volume buttons. The button located closest to the end is the volume up button, and the button behind that is the volume down. And then moving on to the other side, we have our charging port, which is a USB-C charging port, and there's also an LED that shows the status of the battery. So now I want to take a minute and review the different listening modes with the Clear360. Now, to go through the different listening modes, we'll be pressing the switch mode button to cycle through each mode. Listening mode 1 is what we call voice mode. This focuses on the frequencies of the voice. So no matter what environment you're in, you can always hear the human voice over anything else that's going on. Nothing more than 85 dB will come back into the headset, but what it'll do is it brings everything down, but focuses the loudest frequencies around the frequencies of the voice. Now, when you press the switch mode button again, it'll go to
listening mode 2.
So listening mode 2 is what we call super hearing mode. What that does is any sounds that are far away brings them nice and close so you can hear everything up and close. It still focuses around the voice frequencies, but anything way down far will be brought right in so you can hear it crystal clear. And then pressing the switch mode button again.
Listening mode 3.
That's what we call natural mode. This mode is almost like you're wearing nothing at all. It's so lifelike and so real, you almost forget that you're wearing the headset. Now with another press of the switch mode button, that'll bring you to listening mode 4. This is actually what we call comfort mode. It's very similar to natural mode, but we just kind of soften the edges so it's a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more smooth as you're going through the day and listening to the sounds around you. The last listening mode is listening mode 5, which is called mute mode. When you press and hold the switch mode button until you hear
Listening audio muted.
It shuts the world off. So everything around you is muted, so all you have is what's going on with a Bluetooth or anything like that. It shuts the world off. So now we're going to learn how to connect your Clear360 to your Bluetooth enabled device. So you want to start with the headset in the off position. What you'll do is you'll reach up, you'll grab the multifunction button, the red button, you'll press and hold it until you hear
Power on.
Continue holding the button until you hear
Bluetooth pairing.
Once you hear that, you'll go to your device, scroll to your Bluetooth connection, click Clear360.
Bluetooth connected.
And you're now connected via Bluetooth. So here's how to answer a call when it rings while you're wearing the Clear360 and paired to your device. When the call comes in and you hear the ring, simply press the multifunction button for 3 seconds and the call will answer. To hang up the call, simply press the button one more time. Now, if a call comes in and you don't want to take it, which I like to do a lot, just press the multifunction button one time and it rejects the call. So one of my favorite things to do while I'm wearing the Clear360, especially when I'm wearing it for long periods of time and connected to my phone, is I like to listen to music. So the volume of the music is controlled by the volume of your device, and the volume of the world, the environment around you, is controlled by the volume buttons on the Clear360. So that way you can get a perfect balance between your music and what's going on around you. Now, most of the music is controlled by the multifunction button. One press is play and pause. 2 short presses advances to the next track, and 3 short presses goes to the previous track.